Hello.
Hello, welcome
Oh,
back.
welcome back to another episode of Efos D&D.
Quick addendum. It's the same episode.
We don't know how to transition from break to live.
No, we don't. We just go.
Yep.
Do you ever want
Please don't play it
to?
again.
Yeah. Please don't play that 75-minute sound again. That's all we listened to on the break. Was that 10-minute sound that Sloth played on his soundboard?
So. Siegern, you coming back into the hut, see the thing that I DM'd you about. The rest of you, what's the idea? What's the plan here going forward?
I mean, Varys hasn't really moved. He's staying with the horses until we know what the hell's going on.
I will be remaining in the hut until it behooves me to do otherwise.
What the hell did I just see? What in my... Okay, I'm not even going to address it right now.
No. This hut will be up until I leave it or dispel it, so I have the safety of this hut for as long as we can, but if we're gonna fight it, I'm not gonna restrain myself from fighting it from inside the hut.
What are we doing, guys?
Do we wait for it to be upon us, or do we hide in various places and ambush it if it comes up? Or do we just fight it head on?
Well, I'm going to assume it knows this area and it'd be very hard to ambush it. Because I guarantee it sees us, because if it saw that old man walking, I don't see why it wouldn't have seen us. It's like it's playing games almost.
Can I still hear the like the crunching noises?
At this point in time, no, you cannot.
DM question.
Varys gives a final couple pets to the horses to make sure they're okay and walks back to the front of the abode. Just so that you all know, I don't know what we're doing, but whatever the creepy crunchy noises were have stopped.
Those creepy crunching noises is probably the old man being chewed up.
It certainly sounded like bones.
Yes, the old man's bones.
The point is, if he was being eaten, he is no longer being eaten. The sound has subsided.
Have we heard it take off? Or it moving?
Did I hear anything else?
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh.
I haven't heard
I
any
don't
sort of
know.
movement. I just know that the bone crunching has stopped.
You can, Chewie.
I can?
Yep.
Then I'm gonna summon Aurora and send her to scout in the direction of those sounds that are coming.
Smart.
So you pop her out of her little spatial place that you keep her and kind of give her a push out the door, essentially, and she takes off the darkness.
Can't really see much, but gotta try and see something.
Are you looking through her eyes?
Yes.
Okay. I need you to roll me. She does not have dark vision, so roll me perception with disadvantage, please.
You wanna? Is it just a d20? Because I don't have her sheet open. I can't find it.
It's under go to players and then familiars, pets, etc.
You told me that last time. My bad.
Yep. Actually, it'd be a flat roll because it is relying on sight. So
An owl without dark vision. What?
she's not an owl. She's an eagle, technically. Egret.
Ooh.
Okay, good to know. This up. I highly doubt. Okay. I need to have Aurora make me a dex saving throw, please.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I like Aurora's dice. Or are those just Chewy's dice?
I think those are mine.
Either way, I like them.
Thanks.
Okay. Good to know. So Aurora sees, just thankfully with her perception, a huge talon come out of the darkness at her. Even though she's an eagle, unfortunately does not have dark vision. Manages to just dodge out of the way, and then your vision goes dark, and you are forced out of her vision.
Oh no.
Large talons.
I will relay that to everyone in the tiny hut.
Yeah.
For the sake of going forward, Aurora is technically dead. You will need to resummon her by getting the materials to do so.
No.
Oh no.
Yeah, failed the dex saving throw to avoid the jaws. clamping down on her.
Oh, that must have been a high DC.
Nope, I did an attack roll.
Oh
And
shit.
so I let her, with the perception check, I let her dodge it instead of just going against the AC this time.
Okay.
Because she rolled so high in perception.
This is terrifying.
It knows we're here. It's fucking with us.
Just so you know. Some shitty. There's the
Well,
cat.
then we fuck with it. Varys grabs his bow, walks away from the tiny hut, and tries to move as stealthily as he can in the direction, trying to be as observant as possible.
Roll me stealth check.
I'm gonna take just a couple
Yeah.
steps out behind Varys, and I'm just gonna touch him on the shoulder and say, "Priestess, watch over you." And you won't need it, but
Oh,
you
fuck
have
yeah.
advantage on all dex stealth checks for 1 hour.
Nice.
For the hell of it, roll me one more. Just in
Jesus
case.
Christ.
I'm a fucking rogue, baby.
What
Let's
the
go.
fuck?
Yeah,
Holy
yeah.
shit.
I'll take it.
For those of you who don't have dark vision, Varys just disappears into the darkness.
Into
Jesus.
the hut.
Did he just start swimming through the snow?
Listen, I can hide myself in light cover, okay?
Yep.
I'm good at this shit.
The snowbanks and the shrubbery and trees starting to come back into view, it is very easy for you to hide yourself and sneak along the pathway.
So the idea is I just want to go until I can actually like perceive something, either audibly or visibly.
Roll me a perception check as well, please.
These are not great. I am going to roll again using my advantage roll
Okay.
that we got for singing Happy Birthday.
Yeah.
Yes, better.
Better. Definitely better. That's the wrong roll. Okay. So, that being said, you glance around hoping to hear or see anything, and you look up, look to the sides, even glance over the edge of the pathway a couple times. You don't see anything. You don't hear anything.
What the fuck?
I stay put for the moment.
Okay.
Are we doing this? I'm
I don't know how far out I've gone.
How far would you like to go?
How far? What was Aurora's distance that you can send her?
Up to 100 feet.
Yep.
Before, yeah.
And I guess, do we know how far she got?
I'll put it about maybe 75, 80-ish. Give or take.
So I probably went maybe 60 feet or so.
Okay.
60 to 70 feet. Let's compromise. 65. I'm 65 feet away from the hut.
Okay, good to know. I'll keep that in mind. Check.
If he's going that far, I'm also going to not go nearly as far, but at least like 10, 15 feet, just so I can keep an eye on where he should be. Granted, I probably can't really see him, but
I'm gonna follow Sigrun.
Kulog, you have dark vision to 60 feet. You do not see Varys. Everybody else does not see Varys. Seagrin's the only other one that can see Varys, other than Fielddrath and Kulog.
And I will keep very keen eyes out on Sigrun so we can kind of daisy chain where everybody's at and what's happening.
Smart. Okay, good to know.
I'm still in the hut.
Yeah, you have to be.
Yep.
Varys, you wait for a good 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 10 minutes. No sounds. No seeing anything. Nothing.
And looking back, can I see that anybody is doing anything else?
Yeah, you're able to see Seagern is keeping an eye on you and also glancing around at the same time. And you can just very vaguely make out Kulog also doing the same thing. Everyone kind of keeping everybody else in check. And you can also see Illithin right next to Seagern.
Turns eyes back forward and starts moving again in the same direction.
Okay.
then
How far out are you going now?
Probably like, I don't know, 10 feet at a time, just trying to make sure that I'm being as quiet and as hidden as possible.
Yeah, with that roll, yeah, easy enough.
I will whisper to Illithin, he's moving a bit further, and then start also going, since I believe she can't see anything, and so essentially just holding on to me.
Yeah, and I would, so Varys like moves probably like 10 feet at a time, stops, checks, moves again.
Okay. What is the range you would like to move up until you like stop doing this? Like how far out is your like limit?
We'll go to a max of like, we'll say 90 feet, so it'd be another like 25 feet out. So it'd be like 1.5 movements of what I was doing. Or I'm sorry, 2.5 movements.
Okay. So you keep going out every few feet, stopping, checking, looking back, moving, stopping, checking. Until eventually you hit a spot where you're like getting kind of far away from everybody. We're all kind of scattered about now. And you stop, look, listen, put your ear down to the ground, tilt your head up to the sky a little bit, look around, scan. Nothing. It is quiet.
Do I smell anything?
Fresh mountain air and snow, baby. Actually,
No, like.
I
Scent
take
of
that back.
blood or
You do see
anything?
something. Before you reach your limit, maybe about like 20 feet before you hit that mark, you do see a bloody arm on the ground. Not too far from that is a bag. Looks like just a simple travel backpack.
So just an arm and a bag.
Yep.
I'll still go the full 90.
Okay.
Just to see and hear anything that I possibly could.
Yeah, you see a couple of like blood drips, but the way they splatter is more like something splattering from far above, not dragging, but actual dripping.
Got it.
In the distance, you see the walking stick that the old man was using, kind of scattered about. It's very simple. Looks like he probably picked it up along the way.
Quietly, I'm going to walk out and look at the stuff.
Okay. So you start going through the bag. Inside of it is a pouch of 40 gold and a letter and a small, what looks to be like a gift box.
Not super concerned at the moment. Just kind of keeps it all together in the bag. How far? I guess how far away is the stick, the bag, and the arm?
The arm is really close to the bag, probably within like 5 feet. The stick from the rest of it is probably about maybe another 15 feet.
15 feet further than where I went, or back the other
feet,
way.
15 feet. So let's see. I said it was about 20 feet back from the. So yeah, it'd be 5 feet from your like stopping point.
Okay. Bag in hand, one last glance around, like up in the air. More notably in the air, having noted that the blood spatters are more of this drip down from above, and then walking back down the path towards Sigrun and the others.
Yep. Sigrun, you see Varus returning with a bag in his hand.
Whatever it was, it appears that it got its meal and is left. Did find this lying on the ground next to that poor man's arm and walking stick. I think for the moment we might be in the clear.
Certainly hope so.
Well, either way, let's go back to the dome.
Yes.
Hey, easy enough. You guys make your way back into the dome.
Yep. Getting back in there, Varus will reopen the bag, pull out the letter and see if he can read it.
Yes, it is in common. It is a letter addressed to this man named Douglas Rosewood. The letter is from his daughter named Claudia Rosewood, announcing that she got accepted to the Starlight Academy and asking him to come visit because she's getting married soon.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh
It looks to
no.
be father and daughter.
Oh.
so sad.
Wow. That is terribly unfortunate timing. And like he doesn't read it out loud. He just kind of reads it to himself, and then if anybody's like paying attention to him reading it, he'll hand it off to the next person, and then take a look at the gift box.
Inside the gift box, it's very pretty, very simple. It has a nice white ribbon wrapped around it. Um, Opening it up, it looks to be an old necklace, probably some sort of like family heirloom or something that maybe belonged to this woman's mother, judging on how it looks and how worn it is. But a simple little pendant, nothing fancy.
Well, I would imagine this was to be a wedding gift. Money and pendant.
If we make it out of the lab, we make it out of this alive, we have to find her.
I agree.
Yes, yes, we.
I mean, I don't even know. Did the letter mention any location?
No.
The Starlight Academy is in Artengard.
Oh, that's right, Starlight Academy.
Just a quick clarification. Did he look like he was coming from Port Abolina or the direction of Ardengard?
From the Port Abolina side to Artengard.
Okay, gotcha.
I guess we could give the academy a visit when we get back to Ardengard, but probably not going to be for quite some time. Poor man.
It's a shame.
Such a well-traveled road. I'm amazed there aren't patrols of some kind. Keep people safe.
Perhaps
Atrix-
this is the first time. Sorry.
Atrix and Sigrun, you guys would know as people who've passed through here or at least been in the area enough. There usually are patrols.
So when Illithan says that, I'm gonna speak up. That's one thing that's been kind of alarming. There usually are patrols through this pass, but it's too quiet.
Well, I mean, the site that we're set up here seems to be frequented pretty frequently. That was odd word choice, but you know what I mean.
This-
Like, to have something that dangerous in the area seems not normal.
Surprising that we didn't hear about it, but if nobody's made it out to tell anybody, then we can either be the first or become a statistic.
I feel like those patrols probably became a statistic.
Well, someone could always send word to where it would be useful to let others know to keep their distance.
Who usually mans the patrols? Is it Ardengard that maintains that? Port Abolina? Who?
Assume it would be Queensguard or the hierarchy there. I can definitely send a message to Marion.
Atrix, you would actually know this specifically. The king is usually in charge of taking care of the guard patrols in the general vicinity along path roads. They are typically his men.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense now about the table. So now that I think about it, the king's side of that does patrols, and if, as we all know, Aiden is no longer in the throne and missing, see why there's no patrols here. But yeah, let me.
I would wager, considering everything that has happened, that the patrols have probably been gone for some time.
Let me see. I know they're pressed thin trying to find Aiden himself, but let me conjure up something and I'll message Marion and see if I can either provide some sort of knowledge or maybe get the patrol back up here. But I think this.
Damn, if King's missing, people are dying. I dare say that's a little bit more important.
I would have to agree. Let's worry about not becoming a part of that statistic, and I'll message Marion and see what she can do for us. It will type up something and make sure it's in 25 words.
Yep, sounds good.
Don't become food. Good plan. How far off from... I guess, when did all of this happen during Second Watch?
Not too far into Second Watch, maybe 15, 20 minutes.
Okay, so Sigurd and I would still need some time. Well, I do believe the threat is gone for at least the immediate moment. I would like to try to finish getting rested. I was just talking about getting split rest, and now this.
Yes. Guess I do need to finish off the watch. I just don't know if I want to go out there.
Well, perhaps watch from inside the abode.
That's what I'm thinking. That sound good to you, Edithan?
Oh, by all means, I'm not going back out there.
I don't think any of us should go out there. Not for a while, anyway.
Yes.
Atrix, you get a response, and you hear a very tired, probably was just sleeping, Marion. And she's like, hello? Who is this? Never mind. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Good night. And you hear the yawn, and then it cuts off, and that's it.
How sad. We woke up the queen. We'll do what she can. I'm assuming either sooner or in the morning. But say we do our best to get our rest and keep a watch.
Alright, well, I guess we'll just keep scanning from inside of here. Avoid stepping on anybody.
Bento, I look something up really quick. Mm. Hey, Callie.
Me.
Oh
Do you know
no.
something?
Oh boy.
There is so much
Oh,
shit being
oh boy.
DM today.
DM Whispers brought to you by Xlax.
I didn't put this in the timeline, so I don't remember how many days after that happened.
Hmm.
And I didn't pin it.
Ew. Um. Carry on. Moment. Let me find.
Yes.
Don't like that. No, no, no.
Okay, hold da, 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 da. That's all Karen shit.
I will be right back.
Okay, I will let you find that for me, just so I have it. Okay, so what is the plan, my guys?
I'm continuing to, I guess, the watch from inside the dome. Hustel's not stepping out there, especially since he doesn't have kind of dark vision.
Okay. The rest of your guys' watch for Illithin and Hustel, it goes by uneventful, even though you are both a little on edge. But eventually, you guys both find rest, and Varys and Seagrin are woken up for their watch. Please give me your guys' perception checks.
Here goes, ladies and gentlemen.
Oof.
It's all right.
Okay,
I got a 21.
good to know. Third watch, you guys sit there, Varys keeping an eye out. The little bit of shut eye that you got in between that and your watch helped definitely a little bit. Seagrin seems a little distracted at the moment, however. But, for the most part, third watch goes by uneventful as well. And I have perception checks for the fourth and final watch.
I hold my breath every time she starts talking about watches with Seagrin and theirs.
I think everybody does. I get nervous before I roll it.
Good. So, with the slow descent, as you guys are making your way down from the summit, thankfully, not as much snow anymore. It is still cold, so the slight rain and dew in the morning that has begun to coalesce on the outside of the tiny hut has frosted over a little bit. So there's a very thin layer of frost. You can see the little fractals. It makes visibility a little bit more difficult, but from what you can tell and what hearing out, doesn't seem to be anything happening. It's on edge, but peaceful start to the morning for the most part.
much as
longer are
what
we going
about
to be
is
at this?
what'd you say?
How much longer are we going to be in these mountains? It's like they go on for fucking ever.
Hopefully only a few more days. Then we can go back to forests and plains. Because those have done us so well so far.
He's plummeting off the side of something to my death isn't something I have to worry about when we're lower down.
Nope. Only random homeless people running up to us, screaming wildly and running off.
He wasn't so bad.
We also don't know if he was homeless.
I mean, based on his looks, he didn't look like he was doing so well, and out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, maybe he's got a hut set up somewhere.
Maybe he was just a feral man. You'll find those in the south sometimes. Curious folk.
Well, Usul, breakfast?
Yes, I'll get to that. Let's see. It's on the menu, so.
How are we doing on food, by the way, Sigrun? There hasn't been much around for me to hunt.
I asked the DM a couple sessions ago and was told not to worry about tracking rations because we're at a point where we are capable of having enough. So we're doing well.
Yeah.
We have just enough to make it through any obstacles in our way.
Good. I should be able to hunt more fresh food once we're out of these
That'll be
occupied
nice.
mountains.
Illithin, thank you for seeking me out. My apologies, I had to use the restroom. Shall we go train?
Yeah. We'll just say, by the way, that just
Yes.
happened this morning, just for keeping it.
Okay.
That is my
So-
bad because I didn't properly put it in the order.
I figured it was not happening for another day or so, but good
Nope.
to know.
Yeah, that is a thing that happens after checking in.
What the fuck? You rolled.
Wow.
Oh my god.
You should be rolling with
Nice.
advantage if I'm helping. That was the whole point of us training together.
Ah. Huzzah!
Oh hey.
Oh shit! What did you just complete?
Persuasion efficiency. Or proficiency, sorry.
Okay. Let me add that. You are now proficient in persuasion. Takes you from a -1 to a +2.
Let's go.
Wow.
Just
Oh!
Just
That's
for
actually
funsies,
huge.
as Kulog's training for the morning, I'm gonna hold this folded up, really fancy looking piece of paper. Make me want to give this to you.
Well, Illithin, dear, have you, have you ever heard about these things called... Like, have you ever heard of why the chicken crossed the road?
What the fuck?
No? Why?
Well, usually it's to get to the other side, right?
Sure.
Well, have you ever thought about... Maybe it's not a bad idea to just give me the note, right?
And why would
Kulog
I
kind of
want
like
to do that?
walks up to her as she's confused and looking around at him, and she's like, and he like puts his arm around her, and he's like, "There's no reason to keep it from me, right? I mean, what's the purpose of hiding something from me?"
Well, not necessarily hiding, but it is to a degree personal.
Roll your persuasion check, please. That's pretty good, actually.
Well, I suppose that
I am in a sense kind of your little brother anyway, right? There's no reason to hold secrets from me. I only have the
he's
best
pulling little brother
intentions for
card.
you.
Oh shit!
Oh, wow.
All of us are just eating breakfast like popcorn right now.
That is
he'll
something a little brother would do.
give Kulog a smirk. Well, I suppose since I already have a good idea of what's going on with you and Rain, and I will DM you a snip of note.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Wow.
What is with all the DMs today? We're running out of sponsors.
You're sending him. I want to know which snippet you're sending.
Sloth, quick, think of a sponsor.
This player DM brought to you by our social media. Follow us on Twitter and YouTube.
Also brought to you by Twitch Prime. Make sure you use it so
Have
that way
you
you're not
heard of Twitch
sacrificing
Prime?
your 30 cents a day by not subscribing to somebody with Twitch Prime.
Gotta give Daddy Bezos money.
Not giving anything. You're already giving it to him. You may as well use the perks that you get from it.
Oh, that's
He's
true.
not wrong.
Link your Twitch with your Amazon account. You got free Prime.
That's true.
And you also get free games every month. Actually, it's more like every week, kind of, I guess.
I have so many free games from Prime that I have not touched. Like, my Prime gaming account is starting to be on par with my Steam account.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, Sketch.
Definitely still new to persuasion because I would have been so confused during that whole conversation.
Sometimes confusion is persuasion.
It still worked,
Philip's
did it not?
favorite kind of persuasion. I'm gonna get you to tell me or do something for me without you even realizing why you're doing it.
Allow you a moment to read through that.
Just stand there and watch him while he reads the part that she folded out for him.
Hey, would you look at that? Kulog can read.
Adrix will reach over, turn the paper
Oh.
up, the right side up, and he goes, now he can read better.
Hey, we're
Oh.
off and away from you guys.
I know.
Okay.
Oh, I'm curious. Shit.
Go take it and throw it in the fire again.
No, no thanks. Contrary to popular belief, someone's starting to learn his lessons.
We'll see.
I don't know. We'll find out next time.
When we meet a roaming merchant.
Next time on Adrix is a dumbass.
Oh, yes. By the way.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing.
It is indeed a thing. Okay, so breakfast has had, private letters have been shared between quote unquote brother and sister.
Varys still doesn't get to do his downtime.
Bear is still not doing his. Never mind. I'm not. I was gonna say
So-
something.
Before we get going, Kusel's going to go down to where the incident happened and just look at the area to see if there's like any evidence that you can see now that's daytime.
Oh yeah, there's tons of evidence. There's the whole initial blood splatter where the guy was probably standing, you think? No drag marks like you'd expect. Instead, like Varys had said, the dripping of the blood on the ground looks like it came from above based on like the splatter pattern and whatnot. Um there is the severed arm a ways away, and then the walking stick further from that, but you don't see anything else aside from that.
Okay.
I'm
So there's no like claw marks on the side of the mountain, cliffside, or anything.
Atrix sort of went with Hustel. Again, no man all by themselves in this time.
Yeah.
And Atrix would have like picked up, would have went to the arm. This is gonna sound really bad, but there's an idea behind it. Went to the severed arm, fire bolted it enough to make it into ashes, and take an empty vial and put the ashes of the arm into the vial to give to the guy's daughter to make sure
Okay.
she has a piece of him still left. Like, salvage anything I can from the guy to give to his daughter.
Morbid, I'm here for it. Okay.
I would also think that it'd be a good idea for us to have something of his. I know the note is nice, but like, what if we stole it? Like, I don't know. I feel like maybe we should try to find more proof that it actually, was her dad, so she's not like, you guys are lying to me, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
I didn't go for the morbid part. I went for there's something for her to like bury or like kind of that thing, that aspect.
Is the walking stick like just a plain old stick, or is it like decorated in any sort of sense?
It's just a plain stick.
plain stick.
I'm also going to prestidigitation the area of all the blood. Nobody's freaked out about it, and they come up to it. Gonna kind of clean up the scene the best of my ability. It's like I'm cleaning up a murder that I didn't commit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yep.
You're also hiding any form of warning that people may have if they did actually stumble upon it.
Oh, we're gonna take care of it. 47. Chill. We'll be fine.
Are you gonna take care of it, or is it gonna take care of us?
Just put a stick in the ground with a piece of cloth and just like burn into it a big X or something, or like paint it with the blood before you clean it all up.
It's true. I guess that I could just leave the blood there. I'm not gonna clean it up.
Okay. So you cremate the arm a little bit and gather it up for the daughter. And otherwise, pack up your guys' stuff and head for the road unless there's anything else you would like to do.
Get your shit and get out.
Did you all see anything interesting in the scene there, now that it's daylight?
No, just viscera and the arm. What was the arm?
What do you mean,
Lost
what was
stick.
the arm?
I grabbed it and cremated it for the daughter so she had something to bury her father. Weird.
Oh,
It would be a nice gesture, although it sounds kind of bad when I say it out loud, but I thought it would be a nice gesture.
thoughtful, I guess. I didn't really say anything, but I guess I had intended on leaving that whole thing alone as a warning to anybody else coming through that, hi, you're in dangerous grounds.
The blood is still there, but the arm is
Oh.
not.
At least something. All right, well. We ready to head off for the day? I know, and he turns to Illithin. Some of us are more anxious to get out of the mountains than others.
Yep, I would like to get out of this area as soon as we can.
Mountains, find Tess, do what I need to do, and back to Ardengard. That is the goal.
Do you think Port
Okay.
Abolina has good seafood?
Son of a bitch.
I've heard of a local restaurant there. Through my travels, the Crimson Claw is very good. We should stop by and give it a taste when we get there.
Sounds delicious.
What do they serve? I mean, seafood, obviously.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna guess they have claws of some variation there.
Crimson
might be a
Claw sounds
crimson
very
color.
lobsterish.
They have these very good Gouda muffins. They're to die for. Everybody says that they go there just for those.
Oh, so they're Gouda.
Stop.
I hate you guys. I fucking hate you guys.
I love you guys.
Gouda Bay muffins.
Gouda Bay muffins, shut up. My god. Fuck out of here. Anyway.
Good callback, Varys. Good callback.
You guys get on your horses and continue on your journey. You guys get about to around maybe 2 o'clock. Illithin. You have your head on a swivel a little bit as you are extra on edge. Your passive perception, you were the first to notice. You just happen to glance behind you at see if there's anybody following you, any creatures, anything. You're the first to see it. You see this reddish creature flying at you guys from the sky, getting ready to swoop down upon you. I would like everybody to roll me initiative first and foremost.
Fuck.
Oh boy.
Do I get an action since I noticed it first?
Are you gonna banish it again?
I'm not even gonna roll initiative if that's gonna be the
Oh,
case.
She hasn't gotten a good enough look at it to know to banish it.
I will say yes, but do keep in mind you are on horseback.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, let me adjust your guys's.
Sigurd and chill.
Right where a support character should be.
Chewy, I think your mage armor was from the previous night.
Yeah, I'm already getting rid of it and popping it again. Thank you for catching that.
Fucking one. Okay. Eat my ass. Okay. Let me just get some combat music going.
Oh yeah.
She sounds way too excited for this. I'm scared.
We probably should be. Yep.
Oh god. This is like boss fight music.
It very much is.
Okay. So let me put this up here really quick, about 30 feet. Then you see this coming in first. You see what looks to be kind of like a dragon, but smaller.
Oh, yeah. I got 90 feet. That's enough.
Oh shit! It's on the other side. I was looking up top, but I guess because we were going up on the way up, we're going down now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's behind us because Elithan and I are in the back.
Oh, that's right.
So this should be. Yeah. Heads up! Turn around!
All right. Top of the round, Sigrun, you hear Illithin fire off a spell behind you, and her scream heads up, turn around, and you look behind, and you see this creature getting ready to dive bomb you guys. Its claws are at the ready.
Okay. I'm going to cast a spell, and then I'm not entirely sure what the horse is gonna do.
Yep. Oops, I didn't mean to do that, sorry. Okay. So put that it is, for the sake of this, say, where's the hex? We'll just put a hex on it for now.
Okay. Yeah. So, do that, and then I guess try to control the horse best I can.
Go ahead and give me an animal handling check.
That
The
tracks.
horse darts off this way. Okay, you are correct, Callie. So 47, what I said with what you found with True Sight for the other thing, just ignore that.
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
Not really much I can do since I don't actually have control over my movement at the moment. So, nope.
What the hell? Hello? Why'd the map just freak out like that? That was weird. Kulog.
As we hear it, all of this sound, Kulog will look back at Varys and say, Varys, you're light on your feet, right? Can you jump off? And I'm gonna turn this horse around real fast and charge at it, and basically ready absolution for an attack.
Okay, so you were. Okay. So just keep in
Basically-
mind, it is 30 feet up in the air.
Okay.
You should be able to see the plus 30 above it.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. So I can't even like hit it right now. Well, I could throw a javelin.
You could.
It did also look like it's in the process of coming down to attack one of us, so you could try to become that target and get an attack when it does that.
I would like to do that.
Okay, so you were holding your action until it gets close enough.
Correct. Yes, and I will essentially like try to. Yeah, I guess just try to intimidate it. I guess not really intimidate it, but like bring its focus to me.
Okay. What specific action are you holding?
I will just be holding absolution ready for like.
Okay,
I guess
so an
just
absolution attack.
yeah, just a regular absolution attack. Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
Okay, so you're not moving, so I don't need to use my reaction for the round to hop off the horse.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
However, I
You
do
are turning
need
the horse
to.
around, though.
Yeah, I will turn the horse around.
Okay.
But if you would like to, Varys, I guess you'll be able to go before it. Never mind. I was gonna say you could jump off and like get into a
No,
better
I just
position.
if you were gonna charge in like saying that, I would have used my reaction for the round to hop off.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I do have to do this. And then as I will not have Ildrath attack. I will just tell him to stay close to me. So basically, Ildrath, come close. I might need your help to get within range of this thing. So he'll be like
Okay.
right next to my side. He'll be like right next to Varys and I.
Easy enough. He moves on over.
So we'll put myself and Varys like right within. I can't move Varys, but if you want to move him like here or wherever, so that way like I could be the one to get attacked first. And we'll put Ildrath right next to me.
So we did move on the horse?
Yeah, but that would be my movement, right?
Yeah, technically, you're moving both of them though.
Oh, okay.
You guys share a horse, so.
Right. So if we move, I'm going to use my reaction to stay where I was at,
Okay.
which I think was, yeah.
Okay. Good to know. Ilfin.
Hey Lily. Okay, I've been relocated. So I am just gonna do one of these will hit you. And Varys has super duper range, so we'll hit him. And that guy, oh shit. I'm going to upcast Bless.
Okay. Don't forget to untarget the creature.
Yep. Getting there. I'll have to upcast it twice. Back. Okay, that's fine. It's only 3rd level. Okay, so I am going to bless everyone but myself and Ildrath. And I am going to hop off of the horse. And I'm just gonna what would give me the best cover? I'm gonna go over and press up against this tree trunk.
Okay, easy enough.
And do you have any bonus actions? That's me.
Why does this keep going off to the side? Alright, Atrix.
What's the movement of the horse? Movement speed?
60 feet, I believe.
Atrix is going to take the horse and kind of go around this rock. Hop off and then use some movement to get up onto this rock.
Okay.
And then I am going to do Manifest Mind.
What's that do again?
I can conjure forth the mind of my awakened spellbook as a bonus action while the book is on your person. I can occupy a
like another familiar.
Yep. I can occupy a space 60 feet in front of me. I'm going to put the manifest mind between the creature and Illithin right here.
For the sake of this, we'll just use Aurora.
Okay. And then I'm going to cast Fireball through the manifested mind at the oncoming wyvern.
So
Doesn't have to be the ground, just a point you can see.
Does a point you can see count as a cast it on a target?
Yeah, he can cast it in the air. He can see the air.
Okay. Just double checking. Okay, good to know.
And
Musty book. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
steep. Oh, did yours just didn't crash, did it, Varys?
I'm waiting for it to happen. Although I am in a different browser now, so.
That was cool.
So far I'm good.
Yeah,
I just know when I hear the bass drop, I'm like, fuck.
And then I will actually I saw bonus action, right?
You're summoning your book counts
As a bonus action, that's right.
Yeah.
I will end my turn.
Okay.
Cool.
Heal still.
All right.
See
So
what you can do, buddy.
is it a full action to hop off the horse?
No. I'm just letting you guys do that as like essentially a free action to hop off.
Okay. So I'm gonna move up over here to buy Yildrath and hop off the horse. And then I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark onto the Wyvern. And so I just have to hit the dice on that, right? How do I target?
You target him and
Oh,
then
there we
cast
go.
the spell.
Okay, so click on it then.
Yeah, why are you on the initiative roll twice?
Alt click on him. Go back.
Oh, alt click. Okay, cool. Then Hunter's Mark. Alright.
That one doesn't technically apply the effect like it should, however, easy enough for me to do. Boop.
Okay. So then I'm going to, because that's a bonus action, then attack it with my longbow, or attempt to.
Okay. Yeah, you are.
Alright, cool. And then... So then I just hit normal, correct? Also, yes, with that.
I'm not changing it now. It's fine.
Okay, and then also because with my swarm, I get the was it not writhing tides, gathered swarm, which is another d6 of damage. So I
Oh,
hit.
now it applied Hunter's Mark.
So that's gathered swarm for that four, and then do I still get my extra attack, or did that get consumed with my what do you call it? My Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark is a bonus action. Extra attack means you can attack twice on
Cool.
your actual attack.
All right, that's what I was hoping. Then I attack again with my longbow.
Unfortunately, you do miss on that one. You leash loose a couple arrows, and you get one good that sinks in, and the rest of you guys watch as traveling along with his arrow, some of his little birds and stuff go with it and start swarming around this creature. He goes to loose another arrow, but unfortunately that one goes a little wide.
Daddy Turtle?
Do what?
You still have a little bit of movement if you'd like to take it.
No, I think that will be it.
Okay. Son of a bitch. Varys, it's your turn. I can screen back. There we go.
Can anybody talk to it? We talked to Ildrath, and he runs off. Oops, that's the measurement tool, not the move tool. Varys is going to try to become the tree again.
Okay, so using your bonus action to hide, go ahead and give me your stealth check. As far as you know, you're hidden.
Fuck yeah. And longbow readied, I'm going to hold my shot until it attacks us.
Okay. Good to know. It's now this creature's turn. Let's see. Atrix, you are about on this little ledge. You 10 feet up. Quick. Okay.
Don't like that sound.
No.
Drop down 20 feet, which takes. It's going to swing by over here. Right here, actually.
Oh, jeez.
And take an attack against you.
I'm gonna shield.
It has 10-foot reach, baby. Okay. Okay. First attack is going to go for a bite. And does manage to miss. Second attack, he's going to reach around with a stinger. managed to miss, however. That will be his turn. Varys, go ahead and get your attack off on him.
Okay.
Nice.
Do I get my sneak attack?
Once per turn. Doesn't have to be your turn.
Yeah.
I guess, actually, you meet the requirements for it, because he's not within 5 feet of your ally.
Oh,
But
true,
if
yeah.
you're hidden, then one, you'd have advantage, and then you get sneak.
Yeah. So you get your sneak attack.
Okay. Why is it not rolling? Let me try it again.
Oh,
Your
shit is
controlled actor
broken.
has more than one item. Oh, hang on. I'm trying to use the one that's on my hotbar. Let me roll it from my sheet.
Oh, yeah. The hotbar one, I think, is broken.
There we go.
There you go. Extra 12 points of damage on that guy. Good to know. Good to know.
You want to roll a d20 just to see if you crit with your advantage?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Just the d20?
Yeah.
Or do you want me to roll an actual attack?
Just go for the d20. Nope.
No.
Okay.
No. Definitely not.
Sweet. Back on top of the round, Seagern.
Well, that's not ideal. I don't have too much that can really help with keeping it grounded, so I'm just gonna go for a good old-fashioned guiding bolt.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Guiding bolt.
Holy shit.
Jeez.
God damn.
And
Boom,
then
horny.
I'm going to attempt and fail to control my animal.
Aw. That
Hey,
animation was
no,
cool.
you actually do manage to get it under control. It is still a little skittish, but you do manage to, move it around properly.
Then I will just essentially go up against the. I assume this is a wall here.
Yeah.
So that's just move it a little bit away.
Okay, good to know. Krurog.
Okay, I have an interesting play here.
Oh boy.
So Ildrath can lift Kulog up, right?
Technically.
Okay, so what I was gonna do is, because I believe Ildrath has 30 feet of movement. So I guess I'd have to go up. Oh, never mind. 5, 10. Would that technically? I don't know if that would count. I was gonna say.
He is a small. He is still a medium creature at the moment. He will be half movement carrying somebody. It's different
Okay.
when he's like swimming because he's a little more buoyancy, but flying, he'll be half movement.
Okay, well, if I go.
He's still baby dragon.
I don't know if that would work. So my plan was going to be to have Ildrath pick up Kulog, and as he picks up Kulog, I was going to hope to get within close enough range to use Cicero's Stinging Sand on the Wyvern.
Okay, he can pick you up by the shoulders.
Yes, correct. Not to ride on him, but
Okay,
pick me up from the shoulders just so I can get close enough to throw the Cicero's Stinging Sand at him.
Okay, you are going to take 1 point of piercing damage as his talons go into your shoulders. But
Sounds good.
Yeah. Okay. So go ahead and roll the front.
Considering we have never done that before, I figured it would be fun to try the Stinging Sand.
Don't bother targeting him because it's not going to be a targeted thing.
Okay.
It's not set up for that. Just roll me your 1d20 first and foremost.
Should I use the ability for it?
Just roll a 1d20.
Oh, damn.
20.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Love it.
I guess technically he does get a.
A big ass
All right.
boulder.
He fails his deck save, and he gets hit with a big ass boulder that does 13 points
5d6
of damage.
bludgeoning damage.
So you guys watch as Kulon reaches into his pocket and grabs this handful of sand and throws it at this dragon, and the rest of you guys never seen this, so like, what the fuck is sand's gonna do? And you watch as the sand, instead of spreading out, quickly comes together and forms this ball that expands rapidly into this giant boulder that just clocks this wyvern on the side of the head, and then eventually disappears.
Okay, good. I was just gonna ask what happens to the boulder after it hits.
Yep, it disappears.
That was actually super fucking cool, I'm not gonna lie.
Very nicely done.
You can thank our friend Kamo for that for Sunday campaign. Why is it making you guys talk as each other now?
I had his token selected.
Can I still do an attack as Ildrath though?
Yeah.
Okay. So Ildrath will target this wyvern and just spit breath at him.
Okay.
Could have put him to sleep.
Didn't have enough ferocity for it yet.
F.
I don't
Points of
think that
rage.
took off ferocity, so I will manually remove that.
Yeah, so it doesn't actually take ferocity off. You're gonna have to manually do that each time for the
Perfect,
attacks
sounds
and
good.
stuff.
Yeah, the roll 47 did figure that out, so that way it would add the ferocity, but it does not
Yeah.
take it off for attacks. That's fine. Perfect. Thank you. And then that will be my turn.
Okay, Illithin.
So from under the tree, Illithim's gonna start chanting under her breath, and she's gonna cast Cadence of the Veil.
How far up did you go, Kulog? How far
I
up
would
did you-
have to be 10 feet up in the air because the stinging sand has to be within 10 feet.
Keeping that in mind, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
What? Yeah, why?
That did not roll correctly. That should be 2d12.
Yeah, he's coming. Okay, Toll the Dead does manage to fail. It's not adding your...
The damage is not right. It should be 2d12.
Yeah.
So just roll another d12.
Yeah. 47, you want to grab your laptop really quick? Thank you.
Woohoo!
Alright, so an extra 10.
12 points of damage total.
Sweet.
And I'm just
Alright,
gonna
good to know.
circle around. Like, I'm basically like trying to keep the tree trunk between me and this creature for some measure of cover.
Alright. Easy enough to do. Atrix.
Give me a second here. Try to fucking stay away during one fight. This motherfucker comes to me.
Give yourself the biggest target by standing up on something. In the
I
open.
know. I know.
Easier to grab.
Big things are easy to grab.
Mhm.
And he's what, 10 feet above me right now? I'm gonna cast Tidal Wave at this dragon in
Sure.
this direction.
Okay. Let me read that spell really quick. Just double check. Oh, you're gonna be up up to 10 feet wide. Okay.
Yep.
And up to 10 feet tall. Just keep in mind.
How technical do we want to get with this?
Yeah, because you are technically 10 feet up, but as soon as you cast it, if it's tidal wave, it technically would go below. So, I mean, could rule it that way, because he is flying in the air. It's very...
However you want to rule it. If it's not going to work, then I'll do something else.
Laws of gravity based on how tidal wave would probably work, I'm going to say no, just because you are on a rock, it is flying off the ground in front of the rock, and if you cast it, it's going to go down the side of the rock like an actual tidal wave would.
Okay.
Which means it'd probably clip his toe at best. I just don't want you to, like, waste your spell.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I was trying to not get prone. That's was the main thing. So if it didn't work, it didn't work. I'm going to cast Spirit Shroud on myself.
Okay.
As a bonus action. That again. Actually, I can't because I've already used my reaction this round.
Bonus action, reaction are not the same thing.
Well, it says if I
You know
use...
this by now.
I do, but it says it gave me a...
Reaction was for shield.
Oh, so this box that says you've used your reaction this round, do you want to
Will
proceed
go
anyway?
at the end of your turn. Yeah, so
Okay.
just go ahead and say yes.
Got it.
Just keep in mind, since you are casting a spell, a leveled spell, you can only cast cantrips now.
Wait.
For your actual action. That's how spell casting has always been.
Yeah.
Ignore the attack thing. I have to code the thing.
No worries. And then I'm going to actually do...
Thanks. Looks like little sperms.
Oh my god.
Matrix is in a cum bubble.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, look at all the cummies.
I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb at the Wyvern. And it's going to be an Ice Orb.
Ah, full of cummies as well. Frozen cummies. Okay.
You cannot cast that.
Fuck, it's a Spirit
You cast
Shroud.
Spirit Shroud.
Yeah, shit.
You have your cantrips.
Yeah. Let me give me that spell back.
Yeah.
Shit. Firebolt, I guess.
Okay. Don't forget to add your extra Spirit Shroud damage.
1d8, right?
Okay.
It's a 2d8, baby! So just when you go to roll your damage, add an extra 2d8.
Oh, just nice.
Okay, 22 points. Then add 2d8, extra 6
Damn.
damage. Nice!
And I still have movement left, so I'm gonna hop down off this rock and get behind
Okay,
it.
you will get attack opportunity.
That's fine.
Okay. Son of a bitch.
No stabby.
As I'm hopping off the rock, all you hear is fuck, 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 fuck.
There's no.
And that'll be my turn.
Alright. Hilstol.
Cool. Let's see. Alright, so I'm going to shoot my longbow again. Let's see, do I hit? Miss. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and use my DM inspiration for that,
Okay.
because I just don't want to leave it unused, so just roll it again, I suppose. There we go.
Nice.
Better.
Alright, so do that. And then, do I just roll another d6 for my, what do you call Hunter's Mark?
Yeah.
Okay. There's that. Then,
3 points of damage.
let me use my Gathered Swarm again. So, hit that. And then
Hit you
I'm
with
going.
the dots.
Hunters,
And
man.
then-
More dots, more dots.
More
and
dots,
then-
more dots.
all the dots, and then
Okay, stop
I'm,
dots.
then I'm going to attack it again. Nice. So that hits.
I never knew a turtle man could make me so aroused.
Then
I'm turning you
Hunter's
all into
Mark
monster fuckers.
again. That was already one.
Who says we're not already?
All right. Then that, I believe, is my turn.
Okay. Varys.
Varys kind of talks more to himself than out to everybody else. Well, I guess we're not going to try to talk to this thing. And my longbow is fucking gone. What the hell? We'll roll it here.
Oh, it's still there.
You have used your reaction this round. Do you want to proceed anyway?
Yeah, it's the same thing it was giving me.
Just give it back. There you go. Nice.
Nice.
Sneaky
You are
sneaks.
technically, yeah, you are hidden, so. There it goes.
Let's go.
Nice.
Let's go. And he doesn't move. He fucking stays put.
Okay. Hmm. This one is going to first and foremost take attack against you, Kulog.
Yeah, ma'am. Ugh.
It's
Ah.
piercing,
Ugh.
and then go for a stinger attack.
Nice.
You know what? Fuck you. I'm using my birthday demon inspiration.
Oh, no.
Oh no!
Oh, man.
Ah.
That's
Jesus
a lot of stuff.
Thank God you
Christ.
saved against that poison because I only gave you half damage. So I actually need to fix this. So the piercing damage is the 7 points. So you take the full 7 points.
Okay.
So add 3 points onto that.
So give myself 3 HP back.
Yeah, give yourself 3 back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, why did I
Holy-
take like 60 damage?
Because of the
Because
poison.
It's poison, 76 poison damage on a failed save, but you saved against.
Oh,
it
I was
normally.
looking at the wrong thing. Sorry.
Wyverns are
You were
real
about to
dangerous.
take a shitload of damage.
Has
And
Kulog
then-
raged yet?
No, he's not.
He has not. He's gonna fly up 10 feet and fly out this way. Uh, 5 feet back. There you go. That'll be its turn. Sigurd. Yeah, it should be 54 that you took total. You took 43, so add the remaining.
Okay. It's. Does it look like it's flying away, or looks like it's gonna come in for another?
It
swoop?
looks like it's coming in for another snap, snap.
Wonderful. How far is it? 90 feet.
I will
only have-
return in just a second. I have to go say goodbye to my kids.
Yeah, sounds good.
Team 4.
I only have one thing that can actually reach, at least at the moment. So I hope that's echoing through my mic so you guys are getting that.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it did.
I need to check the range on a couple things that I have pretty much never used. I think it's like 10 feet, but much will check.
This is fun, guys.
Okay, yeah, for now, let's just shoot it with another guiding bolt.
Nice.
Oh, that is terrible damage, but
Ouch.
oh well.
Fucking trash.
I'm just looking at our HPs. This thing is capable of one-shotting practically all of us.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Uh,
Dear cat is baby.
trying to look at ranges on things. Yeah, I guess for now, that will be it. I'm going to take the horse up next to Atrix and then get off of it and come back down. So let the horse go at least behind a little bit of cover, and then I'm out.
Okay. Easy enough to do. Kulog, you just got you definitely felt the poisons go through your body. It didn't quite have the full effect, thankfully, but it still hurt. And were it not for your generous constitution, you had a feeling that might have killed you.
I think he might still be at AFK.
Oh shit! God damn it!
Thank God I could. Thank God I casted shield. Holy shit.
Fair. No, because we're crit.
Yeah, and I don't think it matters with me. I'm at not too high of health.
You have more health than Seagrin does.
Yeah, and notice how we're both in the back row.
You still have more health than Varys too.
Shit, if he didn't save, he would have been at 4 HP.
Yep.
And if he was raging, he'd still have most of his health.
Yep.
He's a barbarian and not raging.
He hasn't actually done anything to attack, so he would have lost the rage anyway.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He hasn't been able to with the distance. So, unfortunately, we can't make fun of Sketch this time.
Oh, we still can. Just
I don't know, man.
Okay, we
he
can't
can
make
chunk
fun of
those
him for
javelins.
this. He has other things.
Okay, while he's doing that, I'm gonna go take a quick bathroom break.
I'm also gonna get up.
Rage is running through me.
I'm gonna get up and go pee. I'll be right back.
Quick BRB and poppy break.
Little bio break. Delusional wyvern.
All right, I am back.
Aurellea is taking a quick break.
Okay.
But it is your turn, so figure out what you're doing. And roll ferocity and all that.
Yes, sir. Okie dokie. So let's do this and look at the things that we can do here. Where the fuck did it go?
It flew off to the right.
Oh my god, it's so far away. Okay. So I am going to use a greater potion of healing. Okay. Ferocity at 2. Okay.
You still have your action, by the way. Remember, taking a potion for yourself is a
Cor-
bonus action.
Correct, yes. I was just taking the potion because I needed HP.
Yes, you did.
And that is too far. So I guess I am going to basically drop down back to the floor, so Ildrath and Kulog will both go back down to the floor, or like to the ground.
Oops. That's supposed to be a 0, not a 9. Sounds good to me.
So that will kind of be, in a sense, our movement, I guess. I guess we would go down 10 feet. And then Kulog is going to go closer towards Atrix to kind of be within range in case if that thing comes back. And then I am going to try to throw. I guess I would need to be here. I am going to try to hit it with a javelin. It's going to be at disadvantage though, right? Because it would be above the 30 feet.
Oh, yeah. I mean, one, he's 80 feet away from you first, and then also 30 feet up from that.
Correct. So I can still throw one, but it's almost like
Disadvantage, yep.
maximum distance. Yeah, okay. And that is control, yes?
Yes.
Got it.
Why
That
is it
rolled
adding...
at advantage.
The advantage, it should have been a flat roll. The advantage is from guiding bolt.
Which is a
Oh.
12 plus your 5, 6, 7, 8. It would have hit, so it's fine.
Okay, so I will do normal attack.
Okay, 9 points of damage. Good to know.
Not bad. I'll take that. And then I have to mark that I have one less javelin on me, and that will be the end of Kulog's turn. And then I think I'm going to hold off on using any ferocity for Ildrath. Or sorry, he just won't attack right now.
Okay.
I believe.
His spit breath has a range of 30, 60. He's just out of range.
Yes, I will not do anything for Ildrath.
Okay, Ilthen.
I am getting Foundry to load back in, so un momento, por favor.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the combat tracker thing. I think it's broken a little bit.
I don't know. It's okay. There we go.
It is what it is.
All right. So, how am I going to do this? Okay. Don't have that yet. That takes an action, so either way, that's okay. All right. So, first, I'm going to invoke duplicity.
Okay.
And I can put that here. I'm going to use my bonus action to move it. I can move it up to 30 feet.
Okay.
So 10, 20, 30. I'm going to get it right on the edge here.
Smart.
And then from here to there is 35 feet. Perfect. Through my duplicate, so this illusory illithid that runs out from behind the tree, I'm going to attempt to polymorph this motherfucker.
Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. What would you like
Which
to
will
attempt to
end
polymorph it to?
less if I do that.
Yep.
I'm okay with that. I'm going to attempt to polymorph it into a snail.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Please fail. So much stuff. Fuck!
Oh, damn.
Oh.
I would love to see that thing just drop out of the sky.
That was the plan.
Yeah.
That's okay. It was worth a shot.
You could DM inspiration.
You can't de-inspiration
Yeah, she didn't
to
actually
make
roll.
something fail. It's not an attack roll.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Goodbye,
well,
Bless. You will be missed.
That's me then,
Why do you have
Damn it.
exhaustion?
because I just took force will to do 2
Ah.
actions.
Okay. Double checking. Atrix.
That's me. I'm going to come out from behind the rock. I'm actually just going to step to the right of
Okay.
Ildrath?
Let me double check to make sure it's not like a how this thing works again. Okay. That you choose. Just making sure that you're not damaging them by stepping through them.
Oh, because of Spirit Shroud?
Yeah.
Yeah. I read that before I moved, so this would be behind this tree, correct? Or it's up in the air, never mind. I'm going to actually upcast Chromatic Orb to the 3rd level. This time it's going to be a Thunder Orb.
Keep in mind he is 80 feet from you and then 30 feet up from that.
Gonna have Spell Sniper, which doubles the
You're right, you do have Spell Sniper.
going to cast that 3rd level.
Look at you knowing your stuff. What type of orb did you say you're making it?
Thunder.
Okay.
And then
Good to know.
going to let's see, that was I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay. You still. Your turn.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Dude, can I shoot the wyvern through the trees here, or?
I mean, he's
That-
above the tree, so yeah.
Okay. All right, cool.
I'm not gonna be all like, oh my god. I'm not gonna be too anal about it right now.
All right. So I'm just gonna do what I did last time. Shoot the motherfucker. All right. So longbow. Nice. Normal. So then a D6 for Hunter's Mark. Wow. Gathered
Beautiful.
Swarm. And then I'm gonna hit it with the longbow again, or attempt to. And I don't hit. Alright, well, that is my turn.
All right. Varys. Excuse me.
You might be far away, but I know you're still right here with me. Let's see what else you've got. And he's going to use Luna's arrow from the enchanted quiver.
Hell yeah.
Let's fucking go.
I think I just roll a regular attack for this, and then depending on if it hits or not, other things
Yep.
happen. So longbow added. Oh, I didn't roll with advantage.
Go ahead and roll one extra d20. Just see if you crit. You quit.
If you quit,
I have
quit.
to see if I quit.
I have to see if
No.
I quit. Nope.
Nope,
Okay.
no quit.
Okay, so you get
Um,
the normal 13 damage on top of Luna's extra 2d10 psychic damage. Oh, they have to make his tail save, but still.
Roll 2d10 for
Alright,
the psychic
then
damage.
Take the full damage. Full
11 plus the sneak attack.
God damn. Fucking
13.
rogues, man.
Oh, I like those dice.
Nice.
Oh, thank you.
Good thing it's not concentrating on a spell. Nice.
And fucking staying hidden.
Okay. Now this thing's turn. It is. Its wings are starting to get torn. It is starting to bleed profusely. It is now decided you guys are not worth the fucking trouble for the meal, and he's going to attempt to flee. And because nobody is within range to stop him, he flies and dashes away and is like, I'm fucking out
Oh,
of here.
I don't get an attack of opportunity. I want to try to drop that thing into the valley.
I mean,
Yeah, nobody's within range.
How far does he move?
Yeah, isn't range technically within like whatever your weapon's able to do?
No, it's
Oh.
He
So I
is
guess is it-
dashing, so for
okay.
he's going 160 feet.
he gone.
So we have a few people that can still attack at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, true, technically. If you would
Yeah.
like to do a disadvantage attack roll,
I'll try it. I'll do it.
for those of you who were
So
a couple of you.
it's
Oh,
One more because it's disadvantage. Okay, it's the 18. Just go ahead and roll with that one for the attack.
nice, and I still get my hunter's mark on it, right?
Yes. Minus 15. Good to know. Ferris?
I'll do it.
I want to
We're-
see you
we're-
take this out of the sky.
We're never going to have this opportunity again. Like this type of attack of opportunity is not a thing. Oh, it's doing that reaction thing again.
Yeah, I don't know why it keeps doing that. It's not supposed to. I mean, technically it makes sense to do it now because you guys are technically out of turn order.
No, definitely missed both.
F. Damn, that's rough, buddy.
It's all right. I hit when it counted.
That's what she said.
wait.
Yep.
If Hugh still has Hunter's mark on it,
I also know its exact location for the next hour.
uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
It is flying across the valley to the other side of the valley. You guys are more than welcome to scale down the cliff and stuff if you'd like to.
Hey guys, it's over
No.
there.
Who's got climbing gear?
None of us.
Who needs climbing?
have a
gear when
lot of
8%
rope.
flight?
We
We'll
still
just
have a
tie
lot
all
of
the
rope.
rope together. We'll shoot it across with an arrow. It'll be fine.
Yeah, unfortunately, he does manage to escape. Damn.
I gotta know with how much HP.
Less than 50 or less than 25%.
Less than 25%. Because he
I mean,
has the
the
water
whole
effect.
the whole token turned red.
1v1
he
us,
had-
you pussy!
He had 52 HP left for him. So, there was no way you guys were going to drop him. So he lives to see another day. Unless Varys somehow nat 20'd on both fucking rolls.
Well,
He had a decent amount of HP.
Ferris runs out. Kulok, are you all right?
I don't think I've ever been stung so hard before in my life. I've been stung by bees and wasps, but holy, that hurt. I feel like he punctured a hole through my chest. He like kind of like grabs his chest and like looks around just to make sure that it didn't actually happen.
That's what it looked like from my vantage point.
Yeah. Well, wyverns are no joke, and I'm surprised that that poison didn't put you down.
Kulog will like look over at Ildrath and be like, "It's our second wyvern we've ever encountered. Thankfully, this one's on our side for now."
Is that the thing that Yildrath was hearing that sounded like him but weird?
I guess we'd have to ask Ildrath.
We'll ask in Draconic.
What are we asking? Oh, yeah, that definitely felt like it.
Well, Atrix, I don't speak Draconic. What did he say?
He said that sounded like it. Alright, a bit distracted, and I will actually run over to make sure that the horses didn't fucking bail on us.
Yeah, the horses are fine.
Okay. Do they need to be calmed down at all?
With Seeger technically doing it, your horse is fine. Hustel's is obviously fine. Varys and everybody else's horses are decent enough.
Okay. Yeah, horses are okay. Ildrath said that was probably what he was hearing. Looks like we did enough damage to stave it off for now, but question is will it be back?
Well, maybe we're not here if it decides to come back. Should probably gather ourselves and keep moving.
Gee, we should probably.
You cut out there.
We should probably go. I don't want to see that thing come back, and especially if it comes back during nighttime.
I would rather have it come after us than those not capable of defending themselves, though. Especially if we can actually stop it if it does return.
Should, I don't know, post a warning sign or something. Varys, Hustel, is there some kind of, I don't know, code for dangerous areas out in the wild?
What about a sign that just says danger?
Well, sure, you would want that too, but I mean, for those more experienced, you could let them know what it is they're looking for.
Just good old skull and crossbones usually marks it pretty well. But if you're speaking like druidic, I don't know that, unfortunately.
Should we carve it into a tree or something?
Probably wouldn't hurt. It just depends on if someone's gonna look and see it, though. I can go around and carve it into a couple of trees, just a skull and crossbones on them.
Okay, easy enough to do.
Maybe also like write wyvern or something so someone doesn't think this is some kind of bandit pass or, you know.
Yes, that's a good
Specifics.
idea. Yes. And so Husel's also gonna do that, and carving a couple other different languages also, just so it's no excuse.
Varys just tries to do his best to draw like a wyvern / dragon in the dirt in the path.
Roll, roll me a sleight of hand. See how well you can draw this. I'll deal with this later.
I will give you guidance as I give pointers.
Okay.
So
I mean,
add a
I have
D4.
I have a +10 to it.
Yeah.
Which I apparently need. Holy shit.
Throw that D4 on there.
15.
Okay, yeah, with Sigrun helping you a little bit and getting it all squared away, you adjust the legs to look less stick figurey and more like proper bend at the knee, and whatnot.
Well, he kind of steps back and looks at it, leans back down, makes a couple adjustments, leans back. Well, I never really was much of an artist, but I think it kind of gets the point across. And he goes to kind of corral and gather the horse where Kulog left it.
Easy enough to do. Respect this map. And let's get back here. Cross this out. Boop.
At some point, do I get the sense that it has stopped moving?
Yeah, it goes quite a ways away, and then eventually it's fucking gone. It's not gonna bother you with how far away it is now.
Well, according to this, I always know the location's target until the spell ends, so I will... Does that mean that I know distance and location, or distance and direction?
Yes. So it went over down this way.
I got sent back to the... Oh, I see. Okay. I will make sure to, like, point, like, 50-ish minutes after casting the spell, just so I'm aware that it's probably wherever it's going to be going. Just point in the direction and let people know how far away it is.
Fucking Ildrath.
Oh my god! I picture him trying to stand like with his front feet like turned in like a little bulldog, trying to look all big and buff.
Cute.
Can't wait to like future design his humanoid form. That's gonna be fun.
I have so many things that I could say, but I'm going to refrain.
DM them to me. I already think I know what you're gonna say, but DM them to me anyway.
You do.
Yeah.
Is he gonna be hot?
Yeah.
Don't you
he's
dare
gonna
try
be
to
hot.
fuck my
Help
dragon.
herself this
We've
far.
gone
Don't
over
you
this.
dare try to fuck my dragon.
Aurellea cannot draw non-attractive creatures.
Not true. I can. I just tend not to.
He's just our party's greatest hype man, and also Doom's fucking bringer.
Isn't that Orphinius?
True. Who is also voiced by you.
Listen. So anyway.
I started blasting.
Varys looks up for the position of the sun in the sky.
It is about probably about like 2:15. Combat doesn't take very long. Technically.
I would very much like to get off of this high ledge. Even if just, between, just a little more space, shall we?
Well, more space the further down we go.
Yep.
And down is the goal.
Okay. So you guys push on forward, down you go. For the sake of keeping things brief, your guys' watch goes by uneventful. Just to be fair, because the wyvern attack was what I had, guys. Go ahead and give me your survival checks, however, for how good dinner is.
All right.
Curse officially broken. All right, yeah. A nice, delicious dinner. And then feel free to give me survival for breakfast, whoever is making it, and your downtime stuff as well.
And probably.
Also, while you guys are doing that, pop.
Our are we far enough that it seems that wildlife has started to return?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
100%. Who just
In
rolled
which
a one?
case, I will do my downtime stuff.
That was me, but it wasn't rolling with advantage, so it was just my second roll.
Ah, okay.
So, while I have finished my persuasion proficiency, is it possible to start something else as well?
Yeah, what would you like?
What would I like to do, huh?
I think a big scary boy like you should probably have intimidation or something.
He's already got that.
He does.
You can become an expert in it.
Could have fooled me.
How much downtime would I have to do to get higher wisdom versus higher intimidation?
Well, you already are proficient in intimidation, so it's going to be a little bit easier for that one. Leveling up a skill, especially one that you're not too great in, is definitely going to take time. Instead of doing like workout stuff, this is probably going to be more like yoga stuff and like, hardening the mind.
Also,
Finding
keep
your
in
center.
mind, for increasing wisdom, you'd have to increase it by 2 for it to actually have any real benefit, because it only goes up on even numbers.
Oh, right, you're right. You're right.
You could try to get your charisma up, and so you don't have a -1 anymore. Because if you get a 10, it's just a flat 0 then, which means you won't have a -1.
Correct.
Or work on your int or your con to 20.
What is the amount of successful rolls for like going to be an expert in intimidation versus like a level up for stats?
You don't know.
Damn it.
This is whatever you want to do. What seems more fun for you as your character?
I think I might work on intimidation.
Okay. Let me get that set up for you. Go ahead and do a little RP for breakfast time. While I do that. These.
Husel, you've done it again.
Well, thank you. I'm so glad you all enjoy my cooking and take great joy in making you guys food.
Is this something that everybody does back at your home? Is everybody just great cooks? Or a special gift that you have?
Just a special gift that I have. Yeah, because most Meadow Guard learn how to cook, but most don't take joy in it. It's more of a sustainability thing for them, so they just cook the bare minimum. I like to take it up a notch and try to make it delicious on top of hearty.
Well, I'm telling you, I firmly believe that when we get back to Artengard, you should be opening your own restaurant.
I'm not opposed to it. It'd be fun. And a little bit of extra income coming in is also.
Just don't hire anybody named Chef Kale.
Do tell? There's a story there.
Well, you see, there was a restaurant that was supposed to be opening called the Horizon, headed by one Chef Kale, who I don't believe we actually met, but there was a young waitress there that turned out to not be what she seemed, and well, that restaurant is closed permanently, let's just say that. They were mostly serving garbage with illusion magic and Atrix, what was that stuff called? Dust of something?
Oh.
Dust. Call correct.
2, you're cutting in and out. You're leaning too far from your mic.
It was dust. If I recall correctly.
Right. So, yeah. Just if you ever heard of a chef kale, probably better to steer clear.
That's noted.
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
The animals. So nice to hear the wildlife again.
Yes.
You scared me there for a second, Varys.
Oh, it's
I thought you
As
saw something else.
long as they keep that distance.
Oh, what? They're gifted yubs.
Did yubs.
Well, hot damn, that's our first 5 gifties.
Thank you for the gifted yubs.
Thank you.
Wow. Wow, incredible.
Who gifted those yubs?
Incredible. Sabukes.
That was mighty kind.
Kiss you on your mouth.
Mm.
You get a purty mouth.
I think I'm gonna kiss it.
Oh,
Give me
okay.
them, give me them big old lips.
Okay.
I had to stop
So,
myself.
as you guys start heading down the path, you guys manage to see the ground starting to not be quite as a slope and start to even out. Illidan, you see this first with your passive perception, and whoever is up in front leading the charge, you guys also see this. The similar style of base camp that you guys passed going into the pass is on this side as well. Looks like they have like a general outside kitchenish area with a large fire pit and rocks or logs that have been brought in to make makeshift seats, and then cabins that are just open. Excuse me. There are merchants who are currently prepping and getting ready. They are stopping for lunch. So there's a fire going, and they kind of look at you all and give you a firm nod. There are 4 cabins in total, 2 communal fire pits. Though what catches most of you, catches your attention is there are 3 very interesting looking characters that you don't normally see out and about. There is a lizard folk who is currently sitting by his little small like wagon essentially. That looks like he's carting stuff over to Ardengard, and then across from him, at the same fire pit but clearly not together, is another group, an elven woman who has fin-like ears. You see her elven ears come out, and they have look more like fish fins. And a very small, tiny woman sitting next to her, which some of you guys have seen before, a fairy.
Is that a... I've only ever seen 2 people like them in my life. Look at that cigarette, it's a lizard folk.
Yes, it is. Interesting.
It's good to see another scaly face around here.
Before we approach close enough for them to actually hear, I will make sure to reiterate to the party that Fae are interesting folk, that you should be very careful about what they say and what you say.
Right, just like these. And Varys like holds up his wrist and tugs at the friendship bracelet that they're still wearing, or that he's still wearing. I don't know if anybody else has still kept theirs on.
Still wearing mine?
As far as I'm aware,
Thing on?
everything she's done is harmless, but I don't know these individuals, so I can't speak to their intentions.
Noted.
I believe we are all still wearing our friendship bracelets. I have not, and probably will not take mine off.
They're super cute.
I have a collection of them back at my parents' house. Just every time I get a new one, I swap it out.
How many fairies have befriended you, Sigurd?
Just the one over and over and over again. It's every time I come in with a new party.
I was gonna say, she seems like the type that would give it to you every time you go in there.
We're just gonna bypass the fact that he said each time he goes in there with a new party. How many parties have you had there, Sigurd?
Good question. Anyway, moving on.
Next question.
Okay. So will you guys be setting up shop here for the night and spending your evening in moderate comfort comparatively to what you've been?
Not cramped in a 10 diameter dome.
It's an average abode, okay?
I don't see why not. I don't see why not stay here for the night.
Figured we'd
I agree.
camp out.
Since that's kind of what I do as we're coming up, I want to start observing the people that are here, like trying to figure out what their dynamic is.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an insight.
I was gonna say Varys is probably gonna do the same, coming up on more people that we don't know.
Okay, same for you.
Do I get? Hold on. Is that flat roll or advantage with the anthropologist?
For you, it'll be advantage. Okay, good enough. Between the two of you, you guys watch as Varys, you specifically notice on the lizard folks' cart, thieves' cant. The mark of the fence. Ilthin, you watch as the sea elf, her mannerisms, and the fairy, how they talk, kind of whisper to each other. They're keeping a polite distance. They nod their head when you guys approached, but they haven't made any conversation to you guys. The sea elf looks, the way she carries herself and how she's dressed, to be of some sort of noble persuasion, and the fairy with her is wearing more, looks more like a guard than anything, despite her size. They seem very close, however, though. Like, very close.
Got it. 10-4. We'll keep that in mind.
Ferris, you would also notice the same thing.
Said the fence?
So the lizard folk, you see Thieves' Cant on his cart, and the Thieves' Cant mark is the mark of the fence, which means he'll buy and sell goods.
Okay. I was looking for it on the Thieves' Cant chart that I have.
Yeah. I don't know if it's on that one.
It is.
Okay.
But I was looking for like a mark that looked like a fence rather than a mark called the fence.
Yeah. Atrix, you don't know Thieves' Cant, but you do recognize the symbol. Based on your business in the smuggling business. You specifically, because this is more keen to you, is that that specific symbol and the way it is written is more used by the Moonlight Society.
Interesting.
And before we go talking, we've hit our 2-hour mark since our last break, so let's go take our official actual break right now. So that way people can stretch their leggies.
Okay, dude.
Yay, new NPC interactions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be back. Bye.
We'll make sure to kill these ones.
Yeah, no shit.